Have you ever been driving on a highway and noticed something unusual about a large truck? At first, everything appears normal. The massive body, the powerful engine, and the large wheels rolling steadily along the road. But then, something catches your attention. One set of wheels is not touching the ground at all. Instead, it is lifted slightly above the road, spinning freely in the air. It may look like a mechanical issue, as if the truck is malfunctioning or damaged. Some people even assume it is a design flaw or an error. However, this unusual feature is not a mistake. It is actually a carefully designed engineering solution. These floating wheels serve a very specific purpose and play an important role in how heavy trucks operate efficiently. In reality, this simple-looking feature helps save fuel, reduce wear and tear, and protect both the truck and the road. What may seem strange at first glance is actually a smart adaptation to complex challenges. To understand why these wheels exist, we first need to consider the road itself. Roads are built using materials such as asphalt and concrete, which are strong but not indestructible. When a heavy truck drives over a road, it applies pressure to the surface. If too much weight is concentrated in one area, the road can crack, deform, or even break. This is why governments enforce strict regulations on how much weight a truck can carry on each axle. The key factor is not just the total weight of the truck, but how that weight is distributed. A heavy load spread evenly across multiple wheels causes less damage than the same weight concentrated on fewer wheels. This principle helps prevent costly road damage and ensures safer transportation systems for everyone. A helpful way to understand weight distribution is to imagine walking on snow. If you wear regular shoes, you will sink into the snow because your weight is concentrated in a small area. However, if you wear snowshoes, your weight is spread over a larger surface, allowing you to stay on top of the snow. Heavy trucks work in a similar way. When carrying large loads, they need to spread their weight across more contact points to avoid damaging the road. This is where the additional set of wheels comes into play. These wheels help distribute the load more evenly, reducing pressure on any single point. The extra set of wheels is known as a lift axle. Unlike standard axles, a lift axle can be raised or lowered depending on the truck's needs. When the truck is carrying a heavy load, the driver can lower the lift axle. This adds more wheels to the ground, helping distribute the weight and keeping the truck within legal limits. When the truck is empty or lightly loaded, the driver can raise the lift axle. This reduces unnecessary contact with the road. This flexibility allows trucks to adapt to different conditions, making them more efficient and compliant with regulations. Lift axles operate using air pressure systems. When the driver activates the system, airbags inflate and push the axle downward until the wheels touch the ground. This instantly increases the number of wheels supporting the truck. As a result, the weight is spread more evenly, reducing stress on both the truck and the road. When the axle is no longer needed, the airbags deflate, lifting the wheels back into the air. This system is simple yet highly effective, allowing drivers to adjust their vehicle in real time. If more wheels improve weight distribution, why not keep them on the ground at all times? The answer lies in cost. Truck tires are expensive, and they wear out quickly due to constant friction with the road. The more tires in contact with the ground, the faster they wear down. Additionally, more wheels create greater resistance, meaning the engine must work harder to move the truck. This leads to increased fuel consumption. By lifting unnecessary wheels, drivers can reduce these costs significantly. Fuel efficiency is a major concern in the trucking industry. Every extra bit of resistance requires more energy, which translates into higher fuel usage. When a truck is empty, keeping extra wheels on the ground creates unnecessary drag. By lifting the axle, the truck becomes more efficient and consumes less fuel. This not only reduces operating costs, but also lowers environmental impact. In many ways, the lift axle functions like an eco mode for heavy vehicles. Another benefit of lift axles involves toll systems. Many roads and bridges charge trucks based on the number of axles in contact with the ground. When the lift axle is raised, the truck may be classified as a smaller vehicle. This can significantly reduce toll costs. For companies operating large fleets, these savings can add up quickly. Thus, lift axles provide both operational and financial advantages. Large trucks often struggle with turning, especially in tight spaces. When multiple axles remain on the ground, the rear wheels can drag sideways during turns. This process, known as scrubbing, damages tires and places stress on the truck structure. By lifting the extra axle, the truck effectively becomes shorter and easier to maneuver. This allows drivers to navigate corners more smoothly and safely. What may appear to be a strange or faulty design is actually a highly efficient engineering solution. Lift axles allow trucks to adapt to different conditions, balancing safety, cost, and performance. They protect roads from damage, reduce fuel consumption, lower operational costs, and improve maneuverability. The next time you see a truck with wheels lifted off the ground, you will know it is not broken. It is simply adjusting itself to operate more efficiently. Understanding these small details reveals how thoughtful engineering shapes the world around us every day.